Hey everybody, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Pardon the wind. You may hear audio dropping because of that a little bit, but there is a beautiful summer breeze blowing right now. And even though it may wreak havoc on the audio, it is tremendous to be in it. Anyway, welcome to the 5-Minute Motivator. Welcome to my home in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. And what I would like to discuss with you today is the notion that great leaders do not necessarily give you great answers. But what they give you is better quality questions. Now, I got that term from Tony Robbins' CD, Better Quality Questions, and it's stuck with me over the years so much that I've used it quite a bit. I don't want anybody to think I'm stealing that terminology, so I'm letting you know I did get it from Tony Robbins. But here's the context I would like to put that in. When I first started studying management and supervision and leadership back in the late 70s and early 80s, leaders had a very, very different role. It was about us solving the problems of the rank and file. So an individual would come to the manager with a problem, and the manager would say, here's how you solve that problem. Well, over the years, and I believe I first heard it with the gentleman that wrote In Search of Excellence, Tom Peters, where he said that management should be more like cheerleaders now. And the notion was when somebody comes to you with a problem, it's kind of the new purview of management philosophy to turn it around and say, well, what solutions do you have for that problem? Of those 3 solutions that you gave me, which do you think is the best? Why don't you try it and report back to me? And if that doesn't work, we'll try a different solution. So what we're doing is we're putting the responsibility back onto the employees in that regard. And the reason being isn't so much that we as the managers or the leaders are not willing to solve the problem. But what we want to do is, listen to this terminology. We want to create problem solvers. And we do that by asking a better quality question. Managers and leaders should do that all the time. As a matter of fact, parents should do that all the time. I am not going to tell you that I was the best parent in the world. Matter of fact, I probably fit into the bottom 25 percentile of that category. But one thing I did when my kids were growing up, especially as they were matriculating to Eagle Scout, was that I questioned them a lot. I gave them questions and kind of cajoled and forced the answers. And I think that's what good managers do. I think that's what good leaders do. And I think that's what people in general should do to assist other individuals in the notion of growing. Now, as an individual who's interested in the welfare of other individuals, it may come as a shock because ultimately you are taking this person outside of their comfort zone by asking them more penetrative questions. They feel uncomfortable, and you may think, oh, well, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, so therefore I will solve the problem for you. No, that is not the correct solution. The correct solution is to make the individual feel uncomfortable because we grow through that uncomfortable feeling. It is being outside of our comfort zone that causes us to grow. So as a good manager, as a good leader, as a good parent, when we question the individual and they're kind of sidestepping and pivoting from one foot to the other and going, that is the growth process. Now, that's what we should do with other people. I'm going to go a little bit deeper with this. Look at yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself those same penetrative questions. Question yourself. Give yourself the harder questions in terms of your grand life issues. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that what you will find is that the answers, while difficult in obtaining, will lead you down an extremely productive and successful path. This is Bill Shaka thanking you for attending yet another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Please like, share, and comment on this. And the 5-Minute Motivator membership is coming. It's in beta right now. So hopefully you will see that soon. Thank you very much for your time. Look forward to seeing you again on the other side.